Sadly, it was another violent weekend in Rochester with 2 homicides in less than 48 hours, including a 17-year-old who was shot yesterday evening while riding his bike near his home. Isabel Garcia joins us live from the Public Safety Building with the latest developments. And Isabel, I heard you say earlier that you did speak with the teen victim's family.
Yes, Teresa, that's correct. Police this afternoon have identified that victim as 17-year-old Jeremiah Baker. His family did not want to go on camera with us today, but they describe him as a good kid with a heart of gold. And police are now working to arrest the person responsible for the crime, but they need any and all information they can get.
I can't stress enough the apartment complexes of people that were out there. You know, anybody, any small bit of information, please come forward. Please call us 911, 311, Crime Stoppers.
Police responding to Harriet Tubman Estates Sunday night around 7:30 after hearing shots ring out. 17-year-old Jeremiah Baker had been outside riding his bike while other kids were playing basketball when he was shot in the upper body. Police say officers attempted life-saving measures, but sadly, Baker was pronounced dead shortly after being taken to URMC.
Right at the end of the day, 17-year-old's a kid. He's a high school student in the city school district. A 17-year-old kid was murdered in front of other kids. So in terms of the basketball court, my understanding is there's kids as young as 10 years old that were out playing on the basketball courts that may have witnessed what occurred last night. So it's a trauma that's not just... It's trauma that went all the way around in our community last night.
I spoke with the teen's family who did not want to go on camera. They tell me he was a good kid with a heart of gold. They say Jeremiah was the man of his house and helped our elderly neighbors when possible. He also loved music and had dreams of becoming a rapper. Police say this is believed to be a targeted incident, but information and context about what led to this are critical.
If everybody keeps turning the other cheek, if everybody keeps turning the other direction and saying it's not my problem, I'm not involved with that, then we're all complicit, right? Then we're all complicit in allowing these shootings and these murders to happen.
While it is believed to be a targeted incident, Rochester Police Lieutenant Greg Bello urging community members to utilize organizations like Rise Up Rochester and Pathways to Peace.
The city has put all these resources in place to prevent, right, to help prevent these. Now people have to take advantage of these resources. We can throw as many resources out there as we want, but people have to use those. And people have to use the police department to help prevent these things from occurring.
And in regard to those witnesses, especially the young children that may have witnessed this shooting, police say, Lieutenant Bello tells me that whenever there is a fatality, homicide response team will respond, and that will include mental health professionals, counselors, and clergy to help deal with the trauma. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio. Reporting live in Rochester, Isabel Garcia, News 8.
Isabel, thank you for that report. The Rochester City School District issued a statement where Superintendent Leslie Myers-Small expressed frustration, anger, and hurt, referencing the other teen shooting victim who was killed at a Sweet 16 party just last weekend.